Hi, this is Cyarin Bod, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do predictions for you, let me know in the chat. Just a reminder that our show times and all that wonderful stuff is at our website at cyarinsbod.com. So you can keep up with the lowdown of everything that we're doing here on the show. Of course, there's some people that are pretending to be me, trying to sell their wares and all that sort of thing. Always refer to our website if you're looking to buy anything. All of our things that are for sale are on our website. Let's get started with today's show. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of questions. Somebody on the news was saying this is going to be the biggest crash since 1970. Now, a lot of experts are saying that the crash that's going to be coming is going to be much bigger than 1920s or 1930s, that sort of thing. 1970 is when I was born, actually, if you're wondering. But let's have a look. Is this next crash going to be as bad as 1970? And from what I heard, it was pretty bad times for a lot of people that lived through that. So let's have a look. So it does seem that it's going to be something very similar, but a lot different because we have many other choices like cryptocurrencies, which just went down a little bit today. Stack your stats, as they always say. You're not held victim or hostage to a system that's not working for the majority of the people, right? So I do see it going down and being as bad, but a little bit differently because we have new and different resources today than what they had in 1970s. And with the advent of computers, you can actually do a lot of things that you couldn't do back then. In the 1970s, we didn't really have computers, really. But there is that huger or larger community that you can tap into to make everything a little bit easier, a little bit better. Lots of hints and tips that are out there. You don't have to hope your neighbor knows something. We have everything at our fingertips these days. And I do think that the financial system, as we've already talked about on this channel, it is going to be going down in a big way. Okay, so hopefully that answers any questions that are arising. Of course, we have the UK elections for our people from UK. None of them are on right now. Yet. So apparently the Liberal, what's the party called? It's kind of like a Liberal party instead of the Conservative Party in the UK. That just won. Labour. So they'd be kind of like our NDP here in Canada. Sort of. Kind of a Liberal party. So let's have a look at what's going to be happening with that party coming up in the future for those UK people that are always here but aren't here right now. Hopefully they can catch up to the show later on. I do think that there's going to be a lot of the situation that they were hoping for. I don't think it's going to be what they thought was going to have happened with getting this new party in play. Is the end of a 10 cycle or the beginning of a 10 cycle? It's reversed. Hey, there's Batman. Mm-hmm. That's the guy we were waiting for. They just had their election today. So all that hard work is going to be coming to a new beginning, okay? Of ousting the Conservatives, I guess they're called, in the UK. Of course, they're going to be stealing up a lot of the seats and all that sort of thing, and they're going to be changing a lot of things as they go along, like many parties do along the way. their political system is very much like our Canadian system in a lot of ways. And I do think that they're going to be having a nice boom time for the next little while. And people are going to be celebrating in a big way in the UK. Because change is good for a while. Until you get tired of them, then they flip-flop the other way like we do here in Canada. Okay, so let's get into the next thing. New party, the Reform Party. There you go. Of course, somebody was asking the question about the Germany and their Bitcoin holdings. They had, they took a whole bunch of it and they put it on the exchanges today, as well as Jerome Powell saying something today. So somebody was asking why Germany had done this. This was in our Discord channel. Why Germany had done that. And it's the oldest game in the book for cryptocurrencies to make everybody afraid. You put all like the whales and that do that all the time. They'll put all their Bitcoin on the market and people, oh, they put all their Bitcoin on the market. There must be something wrong because they're trying to sell. Okay? So everybody starts to get into a panic. And the price will go down, and the big shots in Germany will go, thank you, and they'll take all your cheap Bitcoin away from you. It's the oldest game in the book, okay? Hopefully you didn't fall for that. And, of course, the Federal Reserve said they're not going to be reducing anything that everybody was hoping for, and it caused a little bit of a panic. Unfortunately, with Bitcoiners, they're very skitterish. They got to stop this particular situation. But let's have a look what's going to be coming forward. We've pretty much found the bottom. We got down to 78,000 Canadian, which is probably 62 American. Somewhere in there, in the ballpark, maybe a little lower. Yeah. It's just waiting for everybody to sell all their Bitcoin. And the big wigs are going to be coming in and sucking all that up and going, thanks. The oldest game, and the second biggest game or oldest game in the book, where everybody comes and sucks up your Bitcoin that you sold because you freaked out. And that's going to be going on for the next week or so, or until the end of the week as everything starts to settle down. Hopefully you didn't fall prey to this particular situation, but that's just the way it is. Let's get into the chat. As I have a sip of coffee. The wife is frantically hitting buttons. There we go.
It takes a long time to get there.
It's a little slow.
Melon.
Not the wife. The program is slow. You hit a button and it. Yeah, and there it is. So, Richard asked the question, hi, Andre. I would like to know if these two astrologists are good about crypto. Okay. Cryptodamus and Ushers Universe. I guess they have YouTube channels. Can you help the community? Thank you. So the first one seems to be okay. That their particular situation, they're doing all the good things. They're doing all the good charts. I think they're a little off on timing and all that sort of thing because it's. I think it's a little tougher to do cryptocurrencies with astrology because you need a name and a date and all that sort of thing normally to make up your charts and all that sort of thing. I think he's a tiny bit off, maybe about a month or two on your timings. But overall, I think the idea is there in a good way. So could be a good one to watch. I'll have to watch it myself. Maybe I'll start making my own charts. Maybe make another YouTube channel. You never know. And the other person, let's have a look, which is Osher's Universe. Again, I think his timing's a little off. The people are okay with it, but I don't think it's all as accurate as it could be. Okay, because that's a tougher thing to do with astrology. Okay, so hopefully that answers those questions. General for tomorrow. Okay, hello. A general reading for tomorrow. Okay. Seems in the health department you're going to be just fine. You're going to be making new, getting new ideas on how to do new things for health wise. Maybe you're going to do it with a friend or something like that. Some type of physical activity. Financially, I think you're going to be just fine for tomorrow. Not too much spending on things tomorrow. And I think there's going to be some rumors that you're going to be catching before they become anything big. Okay? And you got to cut them off at the pass, and you're going to be changing that situation around for yourself tomorrow. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. So crypto's finally going to bounce up. Yeah. So hopefully you bought. If you've been watching this channel for any length of time, when it goes down, you buy. When it goes up, cool. But as it sits, as it dips, you buy. And I think it's going to be going up with this little fear thing probably by the end of the week, because the big boys will be buying up your Bitcoin that you sold at a cheap price. People never learn. Hopefully that answers your question. Hi, will Jasmine coin reach $1 US this bull cycle? If so, when? Approximately. Probably around Christmas time. It's probably going to get up to 50, 60 cents in that period of time. And then by 2026, it's probably going to get to that dollar evaluation in that period of time. There's some things that are a little wonky with Jasmine coin that I was picking up in a past reading. And if you want to review that, go watch my older videos. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. Hi, Andre. Gossip time. My brother-in-law, Mr. G, 76 years old, just found out that his father is not who he thought it was. Mom had an affair. Circumstances around this affair. Well, it's been a while, so hopefully he can forgive and forget. Would there be a rebuttal on something that's been that long? Could be. There was another person that I heard about that was in the same boat. Of course, the people involved never apologize for what they did. And hopefully they can find some forgiveness in their hearts to just move on with life, especially at this age. I don't think anything will actually happen to any of the people involved in any major way. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. Doge had 8 cents or 6 cents, then bounce up. Yeah, that's probably around, that's about right. Just keep buying. When it goes down, buy. That's all you need to know. And sit on it. Okay. They have all passed on. Well, they're on the other side. BTC down, but up to mid 60s after July 15th to end July. Then August down again. 3 cards, please. It's kind of like a roller coaster. I think if people stop getting so spooked, we can actually start building up momentum. But people don't learn the lesson. And yes, we're going to have a lot of little victories in the health of everything. There's going to be a lot of confusion around that period of time. So probably causing prices to come down a little bit because people don't listen. And then everybody's going to be buying after that. What you said, August? In that period of time. Because I keep saying June, July, August. Somewhere in there, we're going to have our nice big... which is normally the case. Okay, thank you.
Give you all the Bitcoin questions.
That's all the Bitcoin questions?
I'm going to give you them all.
Oh.
I don't want you to have to go over their number.
Okay.
How's that one? Did you answer that one?
Stop slurping that coffee. The only problem I have with this is we didn't have any extra cash to buy more. There you go. I think it'll probably be okay. Not to worry. Buy more. 77,000 Canadian in the next few weeks. Why is everybody freaking out? Stop freaking out. Start buying. I think we're going to have a little bit of a downturn in the next August, maybe. So you can buy some more. And then we're going to be just fine. This happens every time. So keep buying. Bitcoin has been going horizontal for 3 to 5 months now. Normal. Will it keep on going this until September? Usually it goes to about 6 to 8 months after the happening, and then it starts to rocket up. And it always catches everybody off guard. So 8 months from now would be, or not now, April, I think was the happening. April, May, June, July, August. September would be 6 months. October, November, December. So around October. I did say Christmas time. It'll be nice. So that's usually the time frame that historically it happens. And then everybody, I wish I bought at 77,000. Blah, blah, blah. And then it'll be 250, 260,000 Canadian at that period of time. Just the normal progression of things. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Sorry, Andre, I tried your link to your Discord, but it does not work. We'll have to fix it again. Something always goes wrong with Discord.
I think it just needs to be updated every so often.
Updated?
Yeah, I think so.
And we'll do that tonight. Don't worry. You might have talked about SEI coin, but a refresher would be good. Please, will it go to $3 US this bull cycle? SEI coin I have talked about, and I do think it's going to do okay. I think it's going to go to $1, $2 in the next bull cycle. But that won't be till later in the bull cycle. So keep sitting on it, keep purchasing it, and you'll be just fine. Okay? Crashing, the end is high. Because of their attachment to the US dollar and all that sort of thing, everything is going to start to crash, including cryptos. And I've said this in a past reading that everything is going to drop and Bitcoin is going to be coming back up before everything else. Okay? It's not the end. There's alternatives now. Super Whittle Guy. Hey, Andre, any info from spirits for me? 3 cards or flame, your choice. We're trying to be a quick show today, so we'll do 3 cards for you, my good sir. Health is doing good. You're on top of the world. You're doing all the wonderful things with yourself and outlook and all that sort of thing. Or you're going to be getting into that in the next week or so. Financially, you're going to be a little bit rough. You're going to be keeping it simple, as I keep telling you. But there's going to be something that's going to come along that's going to be a little, it's a lady. Don't overspend. Okay? You got to put food in your tummy. And there's going to be some type of situation with another person that's not going to go as well as you thought it was. It's not work related. Okay? So be ready for, I think it's all female energy. Happy 4th, by the way, to all who celebrate. Yes, July 4th today for all our American friends. Happy 4th. Hi, Andre. I don't get a busy signal or for silver. Am I missing something? Oh, buy signal. Like the busy. I don't think that'd be for a little while. I think silver's going to do just fine. I know everybody gets super focused on everything and kind of that tunnel vision. Everything's crappy right now. Not just crypto, not just gold and silver, but everything is crappy. Okay? Now, in all of that mess, Bitcoin's still doing better than everything else. Even though it came down and almost blew up and everybody's freaking out, it's still doing better than everything else, including silver and gold. But silver and gold are going to be coming in a big way because the Japanese yen just went down the tubes. The American dollar went meh. Keep your assets safe. Gold and silver, Bitcoin are probably some of the best ways of doing that. Okay? Thank you for that. Any messages or insights from my spirit team about getting into entrepreneurship? Is it in the cards for me? Again, it's up to you, right? The universe gives you everything that you ask. Just make sure you ask for the right things, because it'll give you everything that you think about. Just make sure that you ask the right things. All right. Does seem that there's going to be something that's going to be coming along that's going to be fairly good. I do think it's more in the entertainment field. But you have to get into that particular situation. And it's almost like a university course if you want to get into the social media type of thing. There could be some other things that are to do with mechanical stuff, like cars and stuff. So that's there as well. So maybe look into that direction as well. Okay? Thank you for that question. Silver Geek, how low will XRP go this week in USD? I think it's going to be one of the ones that's not going to be surviving all that well for the next little while because of all the wonderful things that are going on with XRP right now. Yeah, I think it's going to go a little lower as well as the rest of the market. probably won't be popping up for another 2-3 months. Okay? I don't know the actual price, but just keep buying. All I can tell you. Buy, 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 buy. Hi, Andre. Do you think meme coins will go up first during the upcoming bull run? Yes, for a very short period of time. That's the thing with meme coins, is they can act upon on their own and not be as dependent on Bitcoin sometimes, because everybody gets excited and all that sort of thing about these meme coins that tell you they're going to be making $1 million, but you're not, unless you got a ton of the stuff. But yes, would be the short question. Thank you. How high do you see PIF in USD going this month? Again, I don't see exact prices, but I do see it going up a little bit in the next little while. It's going to be right along with the rest of the market. Okay, probably 2 to 3%. Thank you. When will silver price go up? To what price? Again, I don't see prices, but I do think it's going to be going up because of everything that's going on right now. It's going to go down some more because it's parity with the US dollar, sort of. And now that everything is going in the Titanic, it'll pop up along with gold and Bitcoin, many of the cryptocurrencies, out of the water, with everything else going woo in the next couple of months. Okay? Thank you. When will this big crash 1970 look like? Start or be on the radar? Well, it's already happening. What will it look like? Prices of everything going up, people losing their jobs, people in uncertainty, banks collapsing, kind of what's happening right now. Okay, so prepare yourself with Bitcoin, gold, and silver, and other commodities that you could use for trade. Okay, and or skills. Thank you for that. So silver peaking in 2027, then big drop for crash? No. I think gold and silver are going to be holding their price because they're going to be leaving the US dollar behind. And I think a lot of things are going to be happening in the next year with a huge change in government all around the world. Getting back to work and all that wonderful stuff. Okay? Thank you for that. Can I get a 3-card reading? You can. Ooh. Health is going to be doing something new. You're going to be doing something new with a bunch of people, and you're going to be having a good time with that. Yeah, it seems for some reason there's some trophies or something like that, some physical activity that you're going to be doing in the next little while. Financially, you're going to do just fine for the next week. You're going to make some good decisions on things. And there's going to be a big change in the people that you relate to in a very swift way. And it's going to be something that universe gives you. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. One card? Okay. We can do one card read off the top. We got the Queen of Wands. Wands are all about physical activity, and I think you're going to be getting into some very physical situations that's not terrible. Okay. Not physical labor. No, it's going to be something that you're going to be really enjoying in the next little while. something physical, something exciting, all that sort of thing. I do see dancing for whatever reason. Maybe it's with somebody new, some friends, that sort of thing. That's going to be happening in the next little while. It's going to be a good time for everybody that is part of that particular situation. And I think out of that, you're going to be getting some new relationships. No, doesn't have to be, bless you, and women, can be regular relationships. And I think there's going to be some brand new things that could be happening from that. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Can you see solutions for me to cure my lack of vitality? I travel too much with my job. Vitality. What do you think? She's the health expert.
Eat better.
Eat better. Exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Eat better and sleep better.
Eat better, sleep better to help you with your vitality. Makes you meditate, that sort of thing. I know why they showed me that. Cupcakes. Maybe you're eating cupcakes that you shouldn't be. Watching. What? No. How'd you see that? That happens sometimes. Yeah, make sure you cut out that junk food and all that sort of thing, and I think you're going to get your vitality back in a big way. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. And I hope I didn't catch you with a cupcake. Hi, sometimes we get an August 15th, 16th, 10th to 35% drop on BTC. Will this happen this year? Yeah. Get your money ready. Lots and lots of money. Wish I had more to buy the dips. Yes, you can. Card reading for our friend Ify, LFE. Health-wise, you're going to do okay. There's some new things that are going to be happening with you. Financially, you're going to be getting into a situation that you're going to have to stick with it. There's no shortcuts for that particular situation. And you're going to have to go through it normally. There's going to be there's light at the end of the tunnel on that financial particular situation that you get kind of be finding yourself into. And there's some friendship that you're hoping for that might not do as well as you thought. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. Will I make big fortunes from crypto? If yes, when? I do pick up, if you don't do any of those knee-jerk reactions, you're going to be doing just fine in 10, 15 years. Usually, you have to remember that cryptocurrencies is not a short-term get-rich-quick scheme. I'm going to put that out there, because a lot of people think that's the case. It is not the case. It's a long-term plan, and if you keep with it and not do knee-jerk reactions and lose heart, you will get on top. Okay? So, 5, 6 years, you'll be just fine.
I think that's the last one.
Hey?
That's the last one.
That's the last one for today. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the show, asking lots of good questions. As always, If you like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to cyarinfounder.com where all that information can be found. If you like a healing with my Reiki master wife with the hands, that information is there as well. If you like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, we have the cold storage of the Treasure Wallet for sale on our website. And if you happen to purchase one from us, know that we make a little bit of money from that. Okay, with that said, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.